It is the same guy. Hell yeah. Everyone's pulling up. Man, the cops are just out here tonight, bro. Absolutely. I couldn't hear you over the traffic. Couldn't hear you over the traffic. I'm not on private property. That sign was put up by the city of Murfreesboro. The sidewalk is public. Public easement. How's it going?
Hey, I'm Officer Nichols. What's your name?
You can call me Turnus Clear Gully III.
Okay. What's going on tonight?
I just wanted to find out how I'd file a report against this gentleman.
For what? Go. Go over there, right now.
You can't tell me to do that.
I can. Right now I'm trying to figure out what's going on out here. You need to go over there. Because you coming up here is just going to exacerbate...
This is private property, and
Okay,
I live
listen,
here.
Listen.
He can stay here.
Listen.
It's okay. It's his right to stay here. He can stand here if he would like.
There's
I didn't do anything.
There's obviously an issue between you two guys because y'all are shouting. This is the third time we've been out here tonight. I don't need you to come over here when
Not
I'm trying to
between
talk
us.
to this, sir.
There's been no issue between us,
Oh, there's been a huge issue between us, man.
but no cops called.
What's your name?
Doesn't matter.
It does. What's your name?
No,
I'm
it's-
Officer Nichols.
It's fact. He doesn't have to give his name if he doesn't want to. Unless you're
Go over
detained.
there, talk to those officers while I have a conversation. There's obviously an issue between you two guys, and I'm trying to get that issue resolved.
My issue is him recording cops doing their job.
I'm standing up for
Okay.
your rights here, man.
No, you're not,
He-
man.
He just
This
tried.
is
He
why
just
I
tried to
need you
give you his
go so that I
name.
can talk to this gentleman and figure out a way that we can resolve this issue. And you coming up is not helping.
All right. Well, can I shake his hand?
Sure, absolutely.
All right, man.
All right.
Have a good night.
You as
I
well.
appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
You'll talk to. I'll give you a fist bump, corona,
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
Talk to those officers. I'm gonna talk to this guy. We're gonna figure out how to get this issue resolved.
All right, man.
Okay.
So,
What's going on?
what happened was I was outside taking a walk, smoking cigarettes. I see that gentleman and another African-American gentleman having a conversation with Sergeant Woods. So I start recording. He did not like the fact that I was recording.
Why do you feel like you had to record?
I'm a First Amendment auditor. I just record all police interactions, good or bad, neutral, don't matter.
Okay.
He didn't like that, so he approached me. He tried to block the camera, put his hand in front of the camera. He called me anti-fascist and everything that's wrong with America. He then went back. Sergeant Woods and another officer, I don't remember his name, left the scene. I continued on my walk. He continued to shout at me. We did a little back and forth. He said, "Why don't you come over here and we'll have a conversation?" So I came over there. He tried to trespass me from the property, which he can't do. He then called the police and said that I needed to leave because I was acting super aggressive. He proceeded to give blatantly false information to the dispatchers. And there was another guy, I didn't catch his name, but he was bearded. He's got full sleeves on his arms, tattoos, and said very threatening things. That gentleman said very threatening things during our first encounter. The police asked me to leave private property. I left private property and walked off, and then I had a conversation with Officer Potter about what happened. And now, because I didn't get to finish the music I was listening to, I was taking another walk and I saw police roll up. So I started recording again.
Okay. Well, you see, there's nothing wrong with what you're doing.
I know that.
Okay, other than the fact that somebody, whether you're recording us or not, he perceives, hey, you're recording him. He doesn't like that.
I don't like what he's doing. It don't matter what we
that.
don't like.
All right, but it takes two people to quarrel, right? And right now, y'all are both going at it for no reason. You're trying to walk and listen to your music. He's trying to go about his life. Okay, so
I'm not recording him. I'm recording police. I'm recording police interactions.
okay, and he's out here and he feels like you're recording him.
Well, now he's being recorded. If he's part of the interaction, he's going to be recorded.
Why can't you just keep on your walk? Ignore what he's saying. Ignore the yelling. Ignore us. We record ourselves, right?
Right.
See those red lights in the front of our cars?
Absolutely.
Those are cameras.
Absolutely.
Okay. So why are you knowingly causing an issue with another citizen?
I'm not causing an issue with the citizen. He's brought up the issue. I'm recording the police. He could have very well left the interaction.
Okay, I know this is at least the third time that we've talked with you tonight because you've gotten out and you started recording. I know you say you're recording law enforcement, right?
Right.
But when you record us, you're also recording other people.
And that's my right to do that.
It is your right to do that, but
Okay.
it makes them uncomfortable.
It doesn't matter if it makes them uncomfortable. Uncomfortability isn't the law. You're not feelings enforcement. You're law enforcement.
I get that, but I'm trying to ask you to be a gracious person, okay? And to just go about your day.
My graciousness to them was recording the police and making sure their civil rights weren't violated. That's all I was doing. He could have appreciated that, but he didn't appreciate it.
He could have.
He could
But
have.
not everybody likes to be recorded. Not everybody wants to wind up on the internet, become YouTube, get on YouTube.
Right.
And that's his right to be like, hey.
Let's talk about it. When you roll up with those dash cams, you're recording him, right?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have a problem with that. Right? He don't have a problem with you recording him. He has a problem with me recording him.
And why can't you just keep on going?
I absolutely could. I don't want to.
Hey, MPD is awesome. They care about the people.
Absolutely.
Whether black, white, or in between, doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
You know what they say, black, brown, yellow, or normal.
I've never heard that. This is the third time that something has happened where we've come out and talked to you and other individuals. I would ask you, you're well within your rights to stand on the sidewalk and record. Okay?
I know.
I would ask you, put your headphones in, continue on your walk, and listen to your music.
If the police don't roll up, that is exactly what I will do.
To be honest with you, none of us want to keep coming out because people start yelling back and like we've got other things that we want to do.
That's awesome.
So
And
put your headphones in and just keep listening to your music.
if the police roll up, I will record.
Well, fair enough.
If the police don't roll up, I won't record him.
Okay.
I will put in my
You were
music.
out here recording before we got here.
Right, but he got there. He got there and I started recording. I mean, I have the video.
Okay, fair enough. You've got the video. Sure, great. But you were out here. We were called, and you stayed out here.
I didn't stay out here. I actually went home and then have come back.
You were out here when I got here, after we were called out here for a third time.
I didn't call you out
between
here.
y'all. I didn't say that you called us. Okay, somebody's called multiple times because of these interactions that somebody's had. This time, somebody called inside the complex thinking that somebody was being assaulted because of a loud yelling and screaming match.
I almost was assaulted.
Okay, and We're over
And I
there
mean,
dealing with that.
I got his name on video, and what I'm asking you is just how would I go about filing a report against that man?
For what? What did he do?
Threatened me.
Threaten you how?
He said he was going to beat my ass when the cops left. He even told Sergeant Woods, "I wish you would leave so I could beat him up."
Okay, that's not. That's
No, when he says to me, "I am going to beat your ass," that is a crime. I can't say that to you, right? I couldn't say that to you.
sure you could.
No, I'd be thrown in cuffs like that.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would. I absolutely would. When you make an officer fear for their safety through your words, that is a crime.
I don't fear for my safety.
That's okay. And it's like if
Right.
I said it to you specifically, it might not be a thing. But if I said it to a police officer, I could be charged with a crime. That's just a
crime?
fact.
What crime?
Intimidation and assault.
No.
Yes. You're absolutely wrong, and I apologize that you think that way, but you are wrong. Which is why I did, which is
I'm
why...
glad that you feel like you know the law more than I do. I'm going to tell you this, though. I'm not taking a report for that because that's not a crime.
Okay, well, how would I go about filing a report? If you won't take it, who can I go to take it?
The next officer that you ask is going to say the same thing.
Okay. Who do I go to above an officer?
Hey,
A
hey
sergeant.
Barham, come here for a second.
And that's Sergeant Woods, and it's not me. I know that, but hey, can I leave this in your car?
Yeah, you can. He wants us to file a report because he said he was going to beat his ass.
Okay.
I told him no.
Okay.
I said,
What if I
do
do
It's not a
this?
crime.
If I bring you the statute that
asked-
says that,
He asked for another officer because I said another officer was just going to say the same thing because it's not a crime to say, I'm going to beat your ass.
Okay.
so what do, like, let's say I bring you the statute that says that that is specifically a crime. What then? Can I file a report then? Because I'll go find that statute.
What's the statute?
I don't know it off the top of my head. Do you know it off the top of your head?
All right. I know assault. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Place you in reasonable fear.
I was in reasonable
If
fear.
he's way over there.
No, he came up to me. He came up to me within striking distance.
Which time?
The first time and the second time.
The first time we were called. All right.
That's fine.
Appreciate it.
That's what you guys do.
Thank you. The first time when I showed up, you were standing right over there.
Mm-hmm.
So how did he walk up?
So I have it on video of me standing over there when he walked up on me.
I'm just saying, it's weird that you say that you're being threatened, but then you walk up to.
I didn't walk up to him. He walked up to me.
I know.
I have it on
I'm
video.
saying, when I got here, you were over there. So how did he?
He
drag you
invited
over
me.
there?
He invited me over.
So you weren't in fear.
I was in reasonable fear of my life and
A
my
person
physical
that's in
safety.
reasonable fear is not going to walk up to somebody that just threatened to beat their ass.
It don't.
Because I know if I'm not at work and somebody's like, "Hey, come over here, I'm gonna beat your ass," I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna walk my happy ass the other way.
I'm sorry, you're a coward. That's not my fault.
It's not about being a coward. It's about being smart.
Sometimes cowardice and smartness kind of blend together.
No,
Absolutely.
I wouldn't do this job.
Okay, that's great.
and
That's
come
your
to work
opinion.
Every night.
That's your opinion. That's fine.
I'm not taking a report for that.
Okay, you don't have to. I
Okay.
will find the statute myself and I will bring it to the police station. What's your name and badge number?
It's Officer Nichols.
What's your badge,
Badge
number?
number is 1113.
Okay. What's your name and badge number?
Form 1119.
1119? Sounds good. I'll bring the statute. I'll file a report against him. I'll file a complaint against you two.
For what? If I may ask.
For this kind of BS that we're dealing with right now. This kind of, I won't take your report for a crime that was committed against you because I don't agree with what you're doing.
That's not at all what's going on.
I mean, it is, but,
Okay.
you know, you have your narrative, I'll have mine.
Yeah, fair enough. I will ask. You're well within your right. We've already determined that.
Mm-hmm.
Stop pressing the issue. with this gentleman and this apartment complex.
You've already told me I'm well within my rights. If I
have.
want to press the issue, I'll press the issue.
Sometimes you need to think smart.
Nah, I'd rather be dumb.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll
Do you
be
have anything else for us?
Nope.
All right, have a great night.
Yep.
Thank you, Eric. Have a nice one.
Absolutely.